So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now he's loose again. Off to the races. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian McCaffrey.
What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
And the Saints add 6 to their lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it as we resume action. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the balls?
And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up.
Lamb will go in motion.
Now Tua. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken from just outside the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They start on the ground with McCaffrey.
Now he's into the clear again. He's got a full head of steam. Christian McCaffrey.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Christian McCaffrey.
96 yards.
And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together. Where she ends up.
To a hit, and the ball is out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes the Lions punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken right around the 44. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here. And it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating.
Greg Olsen, nobody ahead of him. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point right down the middle, and it is 42-0.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back. Third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Detroit back in possession of the football.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no...
And oh my goodness, he loses it again.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That's Crosby able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian McCaffrey, a 16-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Yet another touchdown run for him, and this one is going to put his name in the NFL record books. He's now set the new bar for most rushing touchdowns in a single game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions offense and Tua Tagovailoa.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really...
Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And this is picked up by the Saints. Then he will bring it back. The 11-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
taking it in from 11 yards out.
And the Saints get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
DJ Jones
Picks up his second sack of the afternoon. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 43. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner?
And shutting him off, now open field.
Christian McCaffrey inside the 20.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here.
To a hit, and the ball is out.
And this is picked up by the Saints. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on... And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the try here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to the... Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. 3rd down and 10. Tua going to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. A great return there of 22 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, look at the juke. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one good for 37 yards. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. This one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And
Tanner Brown ready to get this one going. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing now, Richardson. Short pass, caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the 47. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, ball at the 36. To throw, Richardson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they bring him down around the 34.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Okay, ready?
We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Ready?
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Back-to-back carries here. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Got his target, it's Higgins. And he rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. Third down, 1 yard to go. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down for a loss. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Now Richardson to throw. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just a sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. We'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Richardson. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Richardson back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Trap 50. Ready.
Richardson now. Got a man, coverage lost and complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. What a hit, and the ball's loose. This one bounces out of bounds right at the line, so it'll stay with the offense here.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On target to his man Higgins. And that will not be enough for a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here we go. Set. Lightning, receive.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Trying to push this past the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. This return starts at the 5. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to the well again. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That ball is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. Now they're staring at a 4th down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Burrow to the air now. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups, and that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 32, Moss hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This one's hauled in on the left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Looking to throw. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints blow their lead on the turnover. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's got a lane up past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Second and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Saints will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.